Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Veronica Steele. You crochet with Lamavi. Yes, welcome everyone. In this video, you already see the thumbnail, what we're going to do, right? That is exactly what we're going to do today. So real quick, don't forget give me a thumbs up, leave your comment, and if you like to share this video, free and welcome to do. And also, if you created this project with me, don't forget share your picture on my Instagram or Facebook. I had a Facebook Facebook group. I had to remember the darn word. Okay, real quick, this is the color that I'm gonna use. You see that picture? That is the color that I'm gonna use. That's kind of the yarn I'm gonna use. But also, in the description box below this video, I'll give you more options, other kind of yarn. You have it, probably you don't have the one I'm gonna use, but you have the other one, and you can have an idea. Okay, so actually we're gonna need two of these, the bigger cake. This is another colors that I have for so long, and this one is gonna be another one, but this could be another video. But the color you already see, that's the color, right? So that's the color we're gonna use, but that's the same thing, the same yarn and everything. So yeah, so and this one I will put on everything is, and but you want to take in a screenshot, you can. So that's what is in this. You see there's a 1,000 grams and 1,061 yards. You're gonna need two, but everything, the information, how much I use for mine, I will put it in there. Okay, so the second cake, it's just an suggestion, and it's just, and if you want to, for me, that's what I did. In my second cake, I control the color. You don't have to and you don't want to, but I did, and you want to look exactly the what I'm, we're gonna make it together. And I got my yarn right here. This is my second cake, and you can see I'm not using the second one, so I can create that one like a small size, like a small, small, or kind of like a, yeah, I'm gonna say small, or for, maybe for a little girl. So, or a teenager is just too small, too little, like, So the other things you're gonna use, you're gonna need a measuring tape. It is an option if you like to use a pair of scissors and a yarn needle. And these clips I'm going to use, and I will put the link where you can find it. And I find this one in Amazon, so I will put the link to over there. And yeah, I love this one because that's a good, so they can clip on the project and your project does not move, right? But if you don't have these, but if you have a stitch markers, well, using your stitch markers. Okay, use what you have on your for your work for your projects. Two size the hooks we're gonna use for the whole kind of the whole entire part of the project. You're gonna use 8 millimeters. Okay, and for the sleeve and for the pocket for making, because we're gonna make a granny squares, two separate, and I recommend 6.5 because we don't want our square get so big. So you're gonna see, so two sides the hook, whatever you feel comfortable, use it. This is one, a clover one. I will put the link on this one, where you can find it, and any other craft store you can find this. I think that's kind of pretty much, like I said, check the description box below, looking for the yarn that you have in your crochet room, and if you don't have like exactly that I have, well, I will put you links where you can find all the kind of yarn. So I think that's kind of pretty much, like I said again, I go step by step for beginners. And if you're beginner in crochet, well, hopefully I can help you, and hopefully this video is help you can create this with me. And that's pretty much, everyone. I don't want to make it introduce so long, and that is kind of pretty much what we need: your yarn, scissors, two different sizes of hook, and stitch markers, and that's pretty much it. So like I said again, let me tell you again, I will put in my description box below how much total I use for than what we're gonna create it now. Okay, so that way you can calculate it if you want to make it in a small or you want to make it exactly in my size. Well, that's how much yarn you're gonna need. But sometimes I recommend to get a little bit more extra just in case. You never know, right? So thank you so much, and let's go and start working and get your tools, get ready, and enjoying the show. Okay, so I'm going to start with the magic ring, or a sorry, something on my phone. Give me a second. There you go. Okay, if you know how you do it, well, just continue to do it. So we're going to start this way, and let's see. Hopefully you can see it and try and get it more clear to for this. Okay, so I'm going to wrap the yarn on these two fingers like this, cross like this. Okay, and we are going to start using the number 8. Remember, it was 2 sides the hooks, but I'm going to start doing with 8. Okay, and I just put my hook, turn, and so that way with my hook I'm going to bring this, and I'm going to hold it. Okay, and wrap the yarn, chain 1, and chain 2, and chain 3. Okay, so we are going to close a little bit, not too much. Okay, not too much, the ring. So now wrap the yarn, go in the ring right here. Okay, I'm trying going slow in this part, and pull it through on 2, wrap the yarn, and pull it all this 2. There's a double crochet. So count with the 3 is 1, 2. We're going to do 1 more. Okay, and 3. Okay, let me get the yarn. Okay, so we have 3 doubles. Count with the 3 chains is count a double. Okay, chain 1, wrap the yarn. Okay, and we're gonna do the same thing, 1 and 2. So that means 1 single, 1 double, 2 double crochet. Okay, wrap the yarn, 3 double crochet. Okay, so we have 1, the 3, another one. Now chain 1, wrap the yarn, and 1, 2 on double, 2 double, and 3 doubles. Okay, chain 1. Now when you working on the on this one, I'm trying to bring the yarn like this one right here with me. Okay, just like that. So hold it like this. Okay, and I'm working so that way when I finish the first the first 6 part of the doubles, yes, so that way I can pull the yarn and the ring is gonna be closed. So this is what I'm doing. So wrap the yarn. Okay, remember I got my extra on the side. Okay, and I'm gonna do 1 double. Remember, I'll put it this in the top so that way I'm not loose, or I don't forget bring it with me and I can hide that way. But later with the needle we are going to hide anyway. Okay, so here's, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to make in 2 more of the 3 like this. Chain 1, okay, and just like that, put it in the back, okay, and let me get this yarn, okay, and 2 and 3, chain 1, pull it, and remember you always bring this yarn with you, okay, 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3, okay, there you go. Now we're going to chain 1, okay, now in here, remember we did 1, 2, 3, okay, 1, 2, 3, but I'm going to slip stitch right here. You can see we have 1, 2, and 3, okay, and the top right here is where I'm going to do when finish with the slip stitch, just like that, okay. So we have our 6, we had to have 6 pairs of the 3 doubles, so we have 1, 2, let me show you, okay, 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, 5, and the first right here 6, okay. It's really important you can have 6 a pair of the 3 in pairs of the 3 doubles together, okay. So that's really important. That's the part that you can start doing the hexagon and granny stitch, okay. So now, because we done with the first, we're gonna pull the yarn, okay, and this one you're gonna hide the yarn, but we're gonna do that later, okay. But you want to hide the yarn now, you're free to do, okay. So we are going to continue with the same color, and what we are going to do is this hook with the is inside already in the yarn, we are going to bring it down here, right here, and bring the yarn like this, okay. We had 2, so we're going to chain 1 and chain 2, just like that. You see that? And wrap the yarn, go back in here and here again, and you're going to do 2 more doubles. Here's 1 double and 2 doubles, okay. If you want me to repeat this one, let me show you what that I did, okay. So let me repeat with you again, because if you new, you know, I want you can learn it this way, because I don't want you cut it and start or doing a slip stitch and get to no, okay. So what are you gonna do is going to back in here, you see that you're coming back in here, okay. You're gonna bring the yarn like this with you and pull it through like this, so you have 1, 2, wrap the yarn and pull in 2, you have 1 change, wrap the yarn, you have 2 change, okay. Here's our first double. We're not going to do 3. Remember, in the first we did 3. We're not going to do 3. I'm going to do only 2. That's the way I do mine. So wrap the yarn, go back again in here, and we are going to do 2 doubles. Wrap the yarn and the other 2, okay. Now we are not going to do change on this part. We're going to wrap the yarn and we are going to count 1, 2, 3 right here on the chains that we did, we are going to do 3 doubles together right here. 3 doubles, 1, 2, and 3. Now we're working on the corners, okay? So right here, okay, is 3, chain 1, and the same right here, we are going to do 3 more. Chain, 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles, okay? Here's our first corner right here. And right here with the only 3, when we get it done, we are going to do it all the 3, so that way there's all set is a last corner. We're gonna get it done in here. So wrap the yarn, we're not gonna change. Count 1, 2, 3. Right here, we're going to do our 3 first doubles, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now here you're gonna do chain 1, okay, and 3 more doubles, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and let me get it this yarn. Okay, so sorry, I had to get it tingle right there, the yarn. Okay, so wrap the yarn, okay, oops, wrap the yarn, and we get it done our second corner. Here's 1 and 2. Wrap the yarn and count 1, 2, and 3. And right here, we're going to do 3 first doubles, okay, and now chain 1, and we're going to repeat this again, 3 doubles and the same, okay. Now be careful, because sometimes that's happened to me. It is said I did 3, I did 4, like I did 3 in here and 4 in here, and I just got like, oh my goodness, never mind, I continue. But when it's in the big, when it's already big project, you know, like kind of at the end. But yeah, but if it is not bothering you, you can continue. This is nothing wrong, but more than one, well, you know, you have to fix it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Wrap the yarn, count 1, 2, 3, and right here we're going to do all 3 first double crochet, 2, and 3, chain 1, wrap the yarn, and the same, we're going to do 3 more double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, just like that. Wrap the yarn, count 1, 2, 3, and go right here. Pull in 2, wrap the yarn, and pull in 2. Okay, so here's 2 and 3, and now we are going to chain 1 and 1, 2, and 3. Now one that I forgot mention is, if your tension is too loose, or your tension, my tension is really loose, so the way it is, the way, you know, it's come, my projects, because it is loose the way I crochet. But if your tension is so tight, make sure you can get a little bit more bigger hook, you know, and so that way you can, you know, there's not too really, because it will be taking more time to you, you know, and you can say, well, why did not come at the same time? Because your tension can be so tight. Okay, so make sure with that, get a measure with that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to work in the last one. Wrap the yarn right here. Remember that we did all the 3 first, and we are going to do 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3. Okay, and now chain 1, and right here I'm going to, right here, this one, I'm going to finish with the slip stitch, just like that. Okay, so this is how they look right now. Okay, so after the one that I'm going to show you right now, now you can go alone by yourself. This going to be so really easy, and I'll tell you how many times you have to do it, repeat. Okay, so remember, I'm going to back right here and put my hook inside, bring the yarn, just like that. I got 2. So here's chain 1 and chain 2. Okay, wrap the yarn, and I'm going to do 3 doubles, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 3. Remember, when I come into this way, I finish my 3 doubles, chain 1, and a slip stitch right here. This one, that's the one. Now if you get confused, you don't know where you're going to do it, you can use your stitch mark, your stitch marker, you know, and so that way you not get confused. But let me show you. So right here, that's the one you are going to finish with me with the slip stitch. So just like that. Okay, if in case you get confused, wrap the yarn. Okay, chain 1, sorry, nine this one right here, wrap the yarn, and right here, you see right here between the corner right here, you're going to do 3 double crochet. Here's 1, here's 2, and 3. Okay, wrap the yarn, don't chain 1, nothing, go in a corner. Only the way you're going to chain 1 is in each corner, only 1. Okay, so keep it that in mind. Only that's the only way you're going to do it. Chain 1 and 3. Now chain 1, wrap the yarn, and the same, I'm going to do 3 more double crochet. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Wrap the yarn right here between these 3 and this. So make sure don't get confused. Now if you get confused because you're new, you can put a stitch markers in each corner. So remember, each corner that's going you're going to work 6 times, but between 3 you're gonna put one change. Okay, so right here, or put it in each on the side, so that way you not get confused. So here I'm gonna do 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles. Okay, wrap the yarn, and right here, that's my corner right here, I'm going to do first 3 doubles, get the yarn, okay, and 3. Now I'm going to chain 1, wrap the yarn, and here's 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles. Okay, and I'm keep going with my corner right here. Now wrap the yarn into right here, I'm going to do 3 doubles. Do it again. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you can see this kind of look like, you know, the waves, but that's okay. Don't worry, that is the point. Okay, wrap the yarn. Okay, and we're going to do first 3 double crochet. Okay, 3, chain 1, wrap the yarn, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, wrap the yarn, and and here I'm going to do only 3 doubles. 2 and 3. Wrap the yarn. I'm going to work on the corner right here, and we're going to do first 3 doubles. Okay, 2 and 3. Chain 1, wrap the yarn, and the same, I'm going to do 3 more doubles. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, wrap the yarn, and 3. There you go. And now in the corner I'm going to do 3 first, 2 and chain 1, 3 and chain 1, and wrap the yarn, and the same, I'm going to do 3 more double crochet. 1, 2 and 3, just like that. Now we almost get it close to the end of this. Wrap the yarn, 3 double crochet together in here, and 2 and 3. Okay, and the last one right here where we have our stitch marker, we're going to do 3 doubles first. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and chain 1. Now right here you can move your stitch markers if you've been using a stitch marker. Okay, and right here, this right here, and we are going to finish with the slip stitch. Okay, so with the slip stitch, just like that. Come on. Okay, let me do it again. There you go, there you go. Okay, this is a slip stitch, just like that. Okay, so you can see, kind of look, it don't look like, you know, straight, but that's okay. That is the point for this one. So remember, in each corner you're going to do, like, this is your corner right here, this is 1, this is 2. Okay, and just like that you have 6 corner. It's kind of like the star. Let me try it. So this kind of look like a star, right? So in each corner you're going to do 6, but 3 first, chain 1 and 3. Okay, now back again in here, right here I'm going to introduce my hook and bring the yarn. You have 2, bring the yarn, pull these 2 and chain another one. So that means it's 1 and 2. Wrap the yarn, and we're going to do right here 2 more doubles. Okay, here is 1 and 2. So count with this one is 1. Now if you get confused where you're going to put your last, right here I'm going to put my last with the slip stitch. Okay, okay, so now wrap the yarn. We're not going to chain nothing right here. And this one I'm going in here. Remember before it was only 1, but now we're going to do 3 doubles in here, go to the next 3 doubles, and go to the next. You're going to do 3 doubles. When you get a 3 doubles, you're going to chain 1 and 3 more doubles in the same space. Okay, let me just show you. You're going to continue this by yourself. Okay, okay, here's 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles. Okay, don't chain nothing, just wrap the yarn, go to the next right here, the next space right here. You're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3, just like that. Wrap the yarn. You're going to do chain 1, I mean not chain, double, 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 double crochet. Okay, now in here you're going to chain 1, okay? And 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3 double crochet, okay? So in each quarter, you can see you're gonna do 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles, okay? And the next right here, you're going to do 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles, okay? Wrap the yarn and go to the next, skip these 3, go to right here, and you're going to do, I can stand up with these nose right here, sorry. Okay, so right here there's 2 doubles and there's 3 doubles, okay? So into the next, I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, do 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles, okay? So continue, okay? So right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You've been repeat this 1, 2, 3, 4 times. You had to repeat this one 11 times. So you continue to the next and to the next, okay? Actually right now, everything what we're doing is the same thing, right? In the next one, when you get it done this row right here, to the next one, you're going to do right here at the corner, you're going to do 3 doubles in here, go to the next 3 doubles in here, and go to the next 3 doubles in here. And to the next, there's going to be, and they say 1, 2, 3, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and just like that. You're going to be see the pattern, okay? You have to repeat this one. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to repeat 11 times, okay? 11 times more. So now, let me get it done my one side. Let me show you in a minute. I completely done. So you had to get it 2 pieces just like that, okay? This is 1 piece. Let me try and get, there you go. You can see it, okay? So let me show you what we've been working. This is right here, okay? I'm going to show you this way so you can see in case you are new, you know. But you had to make it in 2 pieces exactly like this and start like this way. So right now we getting stop. I mean we continue, but right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that means it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is right here. Okay, 4. So you're gonna be continue and repeat. Okay, to this side right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, so right now what is completely the size to size, you know, the measure about this one. Let me get my measuring tape. Now in case you are going to use a small size of yarn, okay, just you had to make it maybe more than 15, okay. So in inches, let me try to open it this, okay. So in inches to right here, so it's gonna be total 16. I'm gonna say 16, you know, let me just 16 inches. This is right now. And centimeters is 41 and a half. Okay, and the last row that we are going to do for this one right here. So let me try and cut the yarn. Okay, so and I will show you what is going to be the next step. So right here is when I'm going to finish with the slip stitch, just like that. Okay, so let me, there you go. So now the way you are going, this is how the look, see, like a kind of like a start, you know. But now you can start hide the yarn, but I'm gonna leave this one into the end when I could just kind of get it completely the work. That is this is who I am, you know. But if you want to hide it, you can do it now. But it's super easy to do it. Okay, so I'm going to fold like this. Sometimes get confused. Okay, so this is the way it's look like. Okay, so let me try to go a little bit more up. So so this, it can be this way or it can be this way, you know. So this one for this side, for the other one for the other side. So this gonna be like this. They don't have to be like this, kind of like, you know, but something like that. So now let me show you what is gonna be the next step. So let me turn my phone to the other side, and but you have to put it the clips or the stitch markers. So if you don't have the clips, you can use your stitch markers. Now one thing I will recommend is when you're gonna put your stitch markers, make sure it's going then the same way, like this right here, the corner right here. See, I'm gonna grab the whole thing, because if I grab this, my yarn is gonna be look kind of crazy and stretch. So I'm trying to get the whole thing, you know, like this part right here. You see, I'm gonna put it in the middle, just something like that. There you go. See, that way is not getting messed up or look so weird. But whatever you feel. So the next, there's just something like that. You see, I'm gonna put it just right here. Let me get it closer so you can see it. See the whole thing right here. Okay. Try and don't. I know this with the stitch markers is gonna kind of get a little so this one go with here, this one going in here. So when you start sew it, it's gonna be easy to remove, and you know where is the next when you're gonna sew it, these two pieces all and the top right here. But we're gonna sew it not like now because this is the front. We're going to start sewing on inside. Okay, so just like that. So try and make like that. It's just come 1 and 2 and 3, and you put the next stitch marker like this. You know, like for me the clips is more easy because I can open the clip, and it's so really easy to grab it. You see that? These clips, people who sew it, like you working with fabric, they using this, and let me tell you, this is a big help. I got this, the whole entire things. I think I paid $7 from Amazon. So yeah, but also I have stitch markers. So do it that way, and I will tell you the next step. Okay, so yeah, so we have our 2 pieces completely, and now we are going to start working on this part right here. So I will show you what is going to be the next step. This is you have to decide which one is the front and which one is going to be the back for you. That's the same thing, you know, but you can say, okay, this is the front and this is the back, and you want to put a stitch marker or something, just something like that look, you know. So that means, you know, this is the front, and this is the front for me too. just like that. Okay, you don't have to, but in case you get confused, you know, or you forgot or whatever. Okay, so we are going to work only in one piece first. And let me separate this one, save it for so when you we're gonna work it in this one. So we're gonna start right here to the corner right here. Okay, so right now, so let's go working. And yeah, okay, try to get it more closer my phone so that way you can see what I'm doing. Okay, right here, that's the way you can do it. You know, you can just tie your yarn right here. Let me do it twice because later we are going to hide the yarn. So, and I put the extra on the front of me like this because I'm going to hide just a little bit. Okay, and we are going to put the hook, and we are going to start 1, 2, oops, 2, okay, and 3. Okay, 3 change. Wrap the yarn. You're gonna do 1 and 2. Okay, you're going to do 3 doubles and the first right here on the you know, you see that's the corner, one of the corners right here. Okay, don't change. Okay, now this one, let me just put it on the back because we're not going to use that. I mean, not use the height. I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, wrap the yarn and go to the next right here. And you are going to do 3 more. Okay, and there you go. And just like that. So this is what we are going to work. So we are going to repeat this one, just three in each space that we have between this any two. Okay, so I'm working right now on the front of our jacket. And remember, I just put my stitch marker, so that means that's the front. Oops, let me, nope, on, I don't want to get the last. Okay, right here. Now, this right here is gonna be depend on you, okay, how big you want it and how small, you know, but it's really important you I want to show you, you know, when I get it done my 3 and 3 in this size and 3 in another size. 3 times. We're going to repeat this one two more times. So here's the first one, and we're going to repeat 2 more times. Okay, so okay, 1, 2, I'm just gonna show you on this part, so you're gonna do it in this piece, and you're gonna do it and the second one by yourself. Okay, so everything I'm doing in this one, you're gonna do it in the second piece. Okay, so just like that. And right here, and this corner right here, okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now right here we are going to stop. Okay, right here we are going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3, and we are going to turn our work. Let me see your work, just like that. Okay, and now we are going to work back to the end, and let's see, on to right here. So 1, 2, and 3. So I did 3 because when we coming back, we are going to work 3 doubles in the top. So in the corner, it's really important you can have 3 except 2. We've been working on 2 when you start, right? But in this right here, it's really important you can have 3. That's the way I do, okay? So let's go work up to the end. We are going to do go to the other side, okay? Okay, so almost at the end to the to right here. Just let me do one more right here. Now remember on the last one we did 3, right? 3 a double crochet. So we are going to wrap the yarn, and on the top right here, this one right here is when we are going to do, okay? But make sure you got 2. Let me see. Let me show you. There you go. You see that? This 2. So we are going to do 1 and 2. Okay. Oops. There's two open. Let's see. 1 and 2. There you go. Okay. Just like that. So chain 1, chain 2, and this one right here, and chain 3. Okay. Now we are going to turn our work like this, okay, and we back on the front. You see that? Now we're back on the front. So this is gonna be the last repeat on here, okay? So wrap the yarn, and the same right here, we are going to do 1 double crochet and the other double crochet. So the 3 we did, this count with 1, okay? So you can see this go straight, right? Now wrap the yarn. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3, and continue up to the end to the other side. So, and just like that. So continue, and I'll meet you at the end, at the end, in this part right here. Okay, at the end, so I almost get it done with this one, this part of this side on the front. So now you see the 3 we did right here. So now we're going to wrap the yarn, and we are going to do 3 double crochet in here. But the last one, I will want you get it on the last stitch right here, so that way it can be go like really nice. Okay, so wrap the yarn, and I'm going to put my last one just like that. There you go. You see that? So that way they're gonna look the square so really nice. Okay, now in here you're done on this part. You're gonna cut your yarn. Okay, and for the moment, let me try and there you go. Okay, so this is how they look right now on one side on the front. So let me try to put it up. So you can see Anna even sewed the part right here, but that's okay. Like I said, with the stitch markers or the clips, they will hold it. So this is the front. We completed the front, only this. So what we repeat in here, okay, what we did in here, we are going to do on the back. So I will continue using the color, you know, this color, so I'll still have enough. Look, so this is how much I have still. Okay, so you're going to start again in here on the corner right here, this one right here. So you're going to start the same thing we start on the first with three doubles on the corner right here. So you're going to start 3 doubles. Okay, now you can start if you want to, we're going to start right here with 3. Okay, 3 doubles. Okay, so right here there's gonna be 3, and you continue to the end to the side and finish with 3. Okay, so let me show you. Let me just show it real quick, because you know, I mean, I don't want you to get confused, and if you're new, I was just going to try it to help you, you know, show you step by step. But if you already know what to do, well, skip this part and you can see where is the next step. Okay, so I just tie my yarn right there. Okay, and the same thing we did, I'm just gonna show you this part right here, and I'm going to do 1, 2, try this one. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Remember, when you start, we're going to start with 3. Wrap the yarn, and we are going to do 1 double and 2 doubles. Now this one go on the back again right here, because we're not going to hide it at the moment. Okay, and the next we are going to do 1, 2, and 3 doubles, and to the next 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. Oops, and 3. So continue, and I'm sure at the end. Okay, so the same thing we did on this one, we are going to do in this one. Okay, so almost at the end. Remember, in the corner we are going to do 3 doubles crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. Okay, now we are going to turn our work. Remember, that's the way we win crochet. We are going to turn our work, and we are going to work in this part right here. We're going to do 2, 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles. Okay, just like that. Wrap the yarn, 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles. Continue at the end. Okay, almost at the end. Okay, I get my last 3 right here and wrap the yarn. Remember, on the last three change that we did, we are going to do 1 double, just like that. Now chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, and we are going to turn our work like this. Okay, and wrap the yarn, and we're going to do 2 doubles, 1 and 2, just like that. So continue, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so remember, you are going to do a 3 doubles, 3 doubles, 3 doubles, all at the end on this part right here. I'm gonna meet you at the end, this part right here. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so almost at the end on this. Remember, on the last, okay, I'm going to put it on this side right here, my last double, and I will cut the yarn. Okay, so let me get up this one. Let me turn on the front. So this is how the look right now. So let me get it done with the other one. So so this is the two sides, one in the front and one in the back. So there's, you know, there's 3 already, 3 and 3. So yeah, so let's go working to the other side. I'm still have the green, okay, and I will continue with the green color to connect into the other side. Now, if and no matter what color you're gonna use, you know, like I said, if you just been crochet and don't control the colors, it's totally fine. It's gonna be so beautiful. So, but if you want to something looks a little bit more different, you have to control the colors. But let me work into the other side and I'll be back. So I'm done with the 2 pieces already, like of what there was work on the middle. So let me try it. Put it on. Try and make this. So this is how they look right now. The 2 pieces is separate on the corner right here. Okay, let me see where is the front. Okay, that's the front. Okay, so here's one. And here's the 2. Okay, so you can see right now that it's gonna be more close. You see that? So, and of course the back, this gonna be close. So, you know, this could be enough. Try and, there we go. So that's the look right now on this one right here. So we are going to close, and we're going to close this part right here first on the top, and after we get it closed on the top, that's gonna be more easy. Put it on again, and we are see, I'm gonna tell you where to when you are going to start sewing, and I'll be back. Okay, so what did I did, I turned my work for this is the front, okay, and you can see the, I mean, the part that on upside down, the jacket. You're gonna do that one piece, and this one I'm gonna show you in this piece right here. Why did I like to do that way when I sew it? That way I'm going in the same, like these two go together, this one go together, you know. So we're gonna do the same thing with the clips, and try and make sure all the pieces is both sides, the pieces is, you know. So when I sew it, I don't say, oh no, I missed one, or, you know, and maybe sometimes it can be like this, you know, if you're not be careful, and it's not gonna be even. Okay, so try to make sure when you put your clips is going on the same. Let me get one more. Okay, so we are not sew it the green part. We're gonna sew it only to here, out to the end, or the end out to this side right here. So whatever is easy for you. So now you're gonna need the needle, any yarn needle for sew it. Now I'm going to get the same color. Okay, if you're not being control the color, it's totally fine. Do it the color you want, but I'm going to try to get the same color, and this part right here. And I like it because, you know, there's something, you know, different kind of other kind of is, you know, part of the rest of the colors. So, and also we're not gonna need too much. So this is one of my yarn needle. Okay, and you can see that's the big hole. So, and that's easy to put the yarn. So you don't need a lot, you know. So now you can do it if you have experience. You can do it on the with the hook, but I'm gonna do it with the needle, this one. So because I know you, if you're new, so this will be more easy for you to do it with the needle. So what we're gonna do is on right here on the corner. Let me get it more closer so you can see it. Okay, so remember, this is the green, this is the area going in this way. So I'm going to put it right here and try and go to the other right here first, just like that. And I'm gonna do this way, so that way my work is secure. Okay, now what we are going to do, that is too close. Okay, let's see. There we go. Sorry everyone, I'm trying to get more closer that I can't for you. Okay, now let me move the clip on this side because I already secured the where I'm going to work. Now this is the way I do, and I like it the way it's look like on this on the front, you know. So I'm trying. Okay, so you can see is two different on the side and one side, right? Let's see, you can see right here. So every stitch had two like this, right? It's one and here's two. Okay, we are going to get on the back, only on the back. And on this side right here, that's the same thing. This is the front and this is the back. Okay, what we're gonna do is get on the back get on the back. And you can see the front, you see that? The front is inside, okay? And this like that, on the back, on the back. Now when you sew it, try to hide the yarn, the extra yarn that you have. Don't tie too much. We don't want that. It's just enough to get it close, okay? But don't tie too much, just like that. You see that? Let me try and put this one. There we go. So you can see I've been getting only on the back. Get the back. Try to get this one. Oh boy. Get the back and get the back. Okay? Just like that. Okay? So this clip is helped so that your pieces not move. It stay in the same size. Okay? So when you sew it, it's so easy to finish your work. Now, just like that. So I'm going to move to the next right here and continue. Okay, to sew it. Okay, go to the next. You see that? So all these three go to these three. All these three and go to these three. So continue this way, and I'll meet you at the end this the other side. So remember, only in the back, only in the back. And let me show you what I'm talking about, okay? About the way I like the look like. This is the way I like the look like on the front, on our jacket. Just like that. You see that? I'm not tight too much. It's just enough to get it through, okay? So I want these two sides right here look like this way, okay? So, and this one is inside, so nobody's going to see it. You know, it is to have to be perfect. But the more important thing is try and make sure when you sew it, okay, get the back and get the back, and just like that. And don't tie, just enough to finish your work. That part right there. You see that right there. Just get the back and get the back. Okay, so continue this piece, and this could be the same thing to the other piece. So the way what we're working right now, that's the same thing you're going to do on your second piece. I'm not going to get into it in another one because what I'm doing in here, this exactly you're going to do to the second piece. Just like that. You see that? So easy. And you see, I'm not tight. It's just enough to finish the work. So you see that? That's super easy, very simple. Okay. Just the back. Let me try one more, and I will show you to the other side again. Okay. So you see that? That's the way I like to always finish on this work. So let's continue, finish the other pieces to the same thing. We are sewing only on the top, okay? And I'll be back. Okay, so real quick, I'm at the end on the second part of the piece or jacket. So I just did this part right here like that, and this is what I'm gonna do to get it done. So I'm gonna be back in here, and just like that. But I'm not done because I like to my work get more, you know. So I put my needle And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rub 1 time and 2 times, just like that. Okay, and pull slow. Okay, and there you go. And now what are you gonna do is just hide the yarn, you know, whatever is you feel comfortable to do. And just remember, always don't try to pull it too hard, the yarn. Okay, just so nice. And that's it. Let me get my, there you go. Okay, so I got my 2 pieces completely done. Sew it on the top, and that's the way it's look like one side, and that's the way it looked another side. Now what we're gonna do, this is the front. Remember, we put a stitch markers. This is the front. Now what we're gonna do on the back, we are going to sew it the same way we did on this one. We are going to sew it on and the back first. We go working on the back. Okay, so sew it the same way. Now get the same color, or the color that you like to use it. Okay, so we are going to sew it to here to the end. Okay, and the same thing we did on this part right here, we're gonna do it in the same way right here. So doing that, and I'll be back when I get it on mine. Okay, so I'm done sew it on the back, and let me just turn so you can see how they look. There you go. You see that? That is what I like to see on this. And yeah. So now what we're going to do is, the next step is, let me turn my work on. Let me turn it like this. Okay. So this is inside and this is outside. Okay, right now. So try and see. That is what that I did. Okay, so we are going to start sew it the same way we did on the back, the same thing, but on here we are going to, let me put this one like this. We are going to put all clips, or you can put your stitch markers. Okay, and like I said, you have to make sure it is on the same. Now here is before you're gonna finish this part right here, when you're going to start put it on and you see there's too open or there's too much open, we'll close it one more. But what I'm gonna do is enough, you know. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, right here is where I'm going to stop for the open. So, and I will put it on again, and this is gonna be it is too close or it's too open, you know. So I'm gonna got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and right here before get to the last one, I'm gonna put the click. Okay, so because that's the part we're gonna use to connecting to for the hat. Okay, and but yes, so sew it to here, and before you're gonna finish, put it on and see if this is too open or it's too big or it's too small. Well, you know, that's the way you can get it finished. So start right here. You know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, to the 10 you stop. Okay, you stop and see, put it on and see how they look, but I will show you. Okay, so I just put it on before I'm going to finish and close. So right here is up to you. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, but for me it's kind of little more like so I'm going to taking this out and just be with you. Okay, and there you go, just like that. I don't want it too close, you know, because you want get, you know, little room, and also when you put it on. Okay, so I will show you how many I did. So this is how so far it looked like, and you see that. So let me turn my phone to the other side. Okay, so what did I did, I just pull a little bit, and now we are going to count how many I did on this one. Okay, so I'm just right here. Okay, let me get it just closer so you can see it. And so I get the last double on my needle, sew it. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on 6 and the number 6 on the last one is when I'll stop. So because if I keep going, it could be close, and for me that's like no, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, put it on, and it's too small or it's too big, you know, because everybody is different, the body is different. So maybe if you your jacket is more small, well, you have to go a little bit up. Maybe you tall and you have to put it more, you know, less or up, you know. So let me get it done, sew and finish, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going already finish sew the part, you know, and this is how the look. So right now finish. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and like I was mentioned, and the last one I finished, you know. So now we are going to work on the what did I have here? On the part right here on the top there are jacket. So get your hook, and this is what we're gonna do. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm been trying to follow the pattern about what is the next color. So for me the next color is this one's right here, so that means that's the one I'm going to start. Okay, so on your jacket, let me try and get a little bit more up. There we go. Okay, and your jacket, you know, remember that we did 1, 2, and 3. Oh, this and this part the color. Okay, so in a corner right here, you see this is the one we are going to work. Okay, we are going to start right here on the first one. The first 3 is 3 doubles. That's where we're going to start. Okay, so oops, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to put my hook, and of course I'm going to tie first my work, you know, and we are going to start with 3 chains. Now remember what I'm doing. I get it in betweens and like here, you see, I'm not getting and using the whole thing. Okay, that's so you can see it. That's what I'm doing in the first, and I'm going to do chains 3. Okay, 1, oops, get the wrong one. Okay, sorry, yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now in here I'm gonna do 2 more. I want to do 2 more doubles. Remember the 3 that we did is count with double. Okay, so there's 2 and 3. Okay, so now you see right here, you're gonna see in your pattern, you know, actually, let me get, oops, oh sorry, yeah, okay. So you're gonna see in the pattern, this is part of the back, okay? So I wanna make sure you follow, you know, what been doing, and that's gonna be the same thing. So I'm gonna put one right here and this part right here. So, oh boy, I'm sorry. Okay, so now into the next right here, I'm gonna do 3 more doubles. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, it's kind of a little weird, but that's okay. Okay, keep going. So right here, where is between this one right here, I'm gonna put 1, so you can see it's coming the pattern of the corner. So that's totally fine. We are going to do 3 doubles in here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now onto the next. Okay, right here, what we saw at the part, the jacket, well, right here, you see there's the other part, the corner right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put 1 of the 3 doubles. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, right here. So and okay, so that's what we have right now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's good that you not get it confused, because you start with different color, right? So now in here, okay, well, we did 3, we are going to do 3 more. So we're gonna chain 1, wrap the yarn, and here's 1, 2, and 3, just like that. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now wrap the yarn, and to the next right here, we're going to do 3 more doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, wrap the yarn. Now you see the part right here, that's the one we sewed the part, the 2 jackets, right? So before this right here, wrap the yarn, and right here, let's see, right here, I'm gonna put 1 more of the 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now that's okay. You see, oh, this look like really together. It's totally fine, because what we're doing increase, so we get an extra doubles, the granny stitch doubles, because we're going to expand, you know, get it for the part, the jacket. Okay, so for the hat. Okay, so now wrap the yarn. Okay, right here we are going to put another one double, 2, and 3. Okay, just like that. Wrap the yarn right here, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let me see, we got that one. Okay, so and to the next right here, we're going to do 1 double, 2 doubles, and oops, and 3 doubles. Okay, while we're doing it here, we're going to repeat the same thing. We start in here, we're going to start in here. So that means the next, that's going to be this part right here. Okay, that is in the corner, you see that. So we are going to do chain 1, and we're going to do 3 more doubles in here. Okay, 1, 2, oops, and 3. There you go. You see that? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we start 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. Okay, so the next right here, we are going to do 3 doubles. Okay, and 2 and 3, and just like that. Wrap the yarn, and right here we're going to do 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Wrap the yarn, okay, and on the corner right here, you see that's the one. We are going to do 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Now wrap the yarn and get 1 and 2, okay, and 3. We are going to turn our work. Let me try and get this. Okay, and we are going to work. We're going to skip this right here, and we're going to work in here, and that's going to be 1, 2, and 3. Okay, wrap the yarn, and we are going to do 1, 2, and 3. We still continue doing increases. Okay, so we are going to start getting more. So right here we're going to chain 1. You can see we did the 3 chains, 3 doubles, and the next one 3 doubles. And the same, we are going to do 3 more. I did chain 1, so 3 more doubles and the same. So I had 2 and 3, just like that. Wrap the yarn, okay, do 2, 1, 2, and 3 doubles. I mean, yes, 3 doubles. Now right here we are going to do 1, 2, and 3, and chain 1. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so there's what is look like. So don't worry, because we are not going to do repeat too many times. Okay, now in here we're going to do 1 double to the next, 2 doubles in here together. Okay, now right here, this is let me see, where is the middle? Okay, to the next I'm gonna do 3 doubles in here. Here's 1, 2, and 3. Right here, where is the middle? Okay, that is the middle. That's the where we sew it together, and we are going to do 3 doubles first. 1, oops, 1, 2, chain 1, wrap the yarn, and you're gonna do 1 more, 2 more, and 3 more, just like that. Okay, so we did 3 in here, 6 in here, 6 in here, and another 6. Okay, So wrap the yarn, and we are going to do 1 double into the next, 3 doubles into the next space, right, like that. 2 and 3. Okay, so into the next, I'm gonna do 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles. Now to the next right here, we are going to do the 6. You see that is the 6 right here, and here I'm gonna do 6 doubles, but 3 first. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1 and do 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles, just like that. Okay, so now wrap the yarn. We are repeat the same thing we did in the other side. That means in this side right here. Okay, you see that we have these 2 right here, and we have 1 in the middle, but this one, and to the next we do 3 doubles, and this one right here, what we're working right now, and to the next we are going to do 6 doubles, but first 3 doubles. Okay, just like that. Chain 1, wrap the yarn, 1, 2, and 3, just like that. Wrap the yarn, 3 doubles, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now to the last one, we are going to work and get only 1 double crochet, just like that. Now right here we're going to do chain 1, chain 2, and chain, let's do the chain 2, because we're going to work it that way right here. Okay, now right here is kind of look like kind of a little crazy. I'm turning my work because we're going to come and work back again. So it's kind of look like you know what I'm been doing, right? But that's okay. That's okay, because we want the part right here is pressed like get it bigger. Okay, so that's what we want. Now in here, okay, you can we're going to count. Okay, let's finish this, and we're gonna see how many pairs of doubles we have. Okay, now we stop in this right here. This is the last one we did the increase. Okay, and we are going to do 1, 2, 3 doubles. Okay, chain 1, and we are going to work only doubles, 3 doubles in the same space. Okay, just like that. And right here we're going to do only 3 doubles. Okay, just like that. And to the next, you're gonna do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and right here you said the 3 right here. We're going to do the 6. We're gonna do only 3. The only this one what we're working right now is just only doubles. So that means 3 doubles together and the same, and then in this each space. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. You see, I've been working just only in each. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2, 3. We almost get it done. Okay, you have 1, you have 2. The last one, I'm going to put it right here. Okay, you can see on the top the 3 doubles, or the 3 doubles, and so that way there's gonna be something like this, right? Now chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. Now this is how they look. Let me get my camera up. So this is how they look right now. So they look like a crazy, but don't panic, okay? Don't panic. So right now, that's just what we're going to do. Is only we're going to work on each doubles, 3 doubles, 3 doubles, 3 doubles, 3 doubles. We're not going to increase, we're not going to decrease, we're not going to do nothing else. So you total right now, you supposed to be have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, now you say this is too big. Okay, it's just in case you wanna make it so big, what you can do. I'm just gonna give you this tip if you want to do it. Okay, don't do this part right here, the 3 that we did right here. Don't do it. So, and right here you can do only 1. Okay, except doing 2, you can do only 1 on this side and only 1 on this side. So that way you're gonna have, but I like to get it bigger and get, so so this big. So this just giving you the idea. So now you have to work. I will be working, and remember, everybody have different, the way how it had, how bigger you wanted your the part, the jacket, the hat, so I'm gonna be working 10 more times. So 10, let me see, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's do 10 more. I'm gonna do 10 more. I'm not gonna count this one, but the now on I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of had a 10. And I'll be back when I get it done that, and I will show you. But before, well, not before, when you get your 10 or less than 10, try to put your stitch markers, like put it together. You can say, okay, I get it done like maybe 8 more times, so let me put the stitch markers, let me put it on and how they look. When I got a 10 or repeat, I'll be back and I'll show you how they look. Okay, so keep going. So the same way I've been doing right now. It's just only 1, 2, 3, just 3 doubles in each space. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and just like that. I'm doing just only 3 doubles in each space. Just continue to repeat. Don't worry about the corners look like a kind of crazy, but you're gonna see this gonna be spent the work. So that's what we want for that. So keep going, and I'll be back when I get it done my 10. So let me put a stitch marker so you can see where when I stop, and I start counting for my 10s. So right here, that's my number 1. I'm gonna say this is the number 1 for me. I'm not on this one because this one was the with the extra, not that one. This one right here. Sorry, yeah, this one right here. That's gonna be my first, and that's gonna be my second one. I'm not count this one, but as you can count it. But I'm not count this one part, the one I go repeat the same thing, because this one is increased. Okay, so like a, you know what we did in here, 1 and 2, right? These 2 right here, that's what we did. So so keep going, and I'll be back when I got my 10. Repeat, just only work 3 doubles in each space, and I'll be back. Okay, so I completely my this part right here for the what we was crochet. So now count, and I will be count with you. So I know I said we're going to repeat 10, but like I said, you had to put it on and see this too small or this too big, you stop, or you know. So I was put it on when I was doing my 10. I got my stitch markers that I was count the 1. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? I'm supposed to be stopping here. So I put it on, and I said this is it's still small for me. Like I don't feel like it is that I like it. So what did I did? I repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So now let me count the whole how many I did. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I did 17, and this is how they look. And now what we're gonna do next, this gonna be super easy. Okay, this part right here. So let me take it out my stitch marker. So now if you already done, this is the next step you need to do. Okay, so I got my needle with my yarn already, because we are going to sew it. And this is we are going to do, you know what, let me turn this side on the back. Okay, so that's the back. So this is what we're gonna do. I know I had to cut it and hide the extra yarn. So that's the part of the back or our jacket. Okay, so what we're gonna do is fold it. We're going to do in this way, like this. Okay, and because this is inside, okay, and this is outside. Okay, so we are going to sew it, and we are going to do the same way we will do it. We will sew it the jacket. Okay, so make sure you have your stitch markers, or you have your clips, and you are going to put this the first. Hopefully you can see it together. Let me get my phone more closer. Okay, so now you are going to start putting your clips or your stitch markers, because we are going to sew it this part. It will be the same thing, everyone. It's nothing changed. Now only the part right here, this is the way, and when I get it done in this part right here, I will show you what I'm gonna do. This is only the thing. We're gonna sew it the first all to the end. Okay, sew it all the start to here. Remember the same thing we sew it this part right here, you know, when we put it the jacket together, the two pieces together. So sew it the same thing. Okay, and When you get it done, don't cut your yarn. It's still waiting for me right there, and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished my sew at the part, the hoodie right here. Okay, so here's your option if you want to do it, but if you don't want to do it, just, you know, completely. You see this kind of like a little point right here, you know, this part right here. I mean, it's not look bad, but if you want to fix it, let me show you what you can do, you know, because let me show you. You see that? This part right here. I mean, it's not really point, because the way we sew it, there's not really point. You know, sometimes it's look like a really point, right? But right now we're done, okay? But this is what that I'm going to do, and I like to do it on mine things because I don't like the point to look like kind of like but we're not going to do much. It's just a little bit, some a little touch, right? So we right here, like I said, don't cut your yarn, don't even finish, you know. What we're going to do is, let's see, try you can see it. Okay, so then on the white, there you go. So this is kind of the point right here. So we are going to sew it, okay, just only this part right here, the corner. Okay, so we are just going to put our needle, you know, and no matter what, just be careful, you know. Let's see, I'm trying to see it because it's this way. We are going to sew it like this, right? So let me put my needle in here and back in here. Okay, now I'm going to come in this way to right here, just like this. I'm not gonna sew it much, just something like this. You see that? So I'm just gonna put my needle in there, coming back, you know, make sure you got the, let's see, coming back this way, and I mean, it's just an option if you want to do it, but you don't have to do it, you know. It's just me. I don't like the point. Looks so bad, so much. Either way, then it was not look so bad like a, you know, some project. So, and let me do it again. It's just like that, back and forth, back and forth. This is an option. Okay. Now, this is how they look, the point. Let me see. Let me see where is the, there you go. Right here, you see the point. Now, let me turn. And what's that side? This side. Let me see. I'm turning that way. And so you can see is, you know, there's not really pointing. So like I said, this is just an option if you want to do it, you know. But I did mine and the other one, so now you can see it's look exactly like a square and not look like a point too much. You know, there's some, you know, it's kind of like a little curve, you know, something. You see that? So that's the way, you know, that's the way we want, kind of like this way, you know, like a little curve, not too much, but like a little curve. Okay, let's go to the next step. Now get it done, and we are going to get doing a single crochet around here. I'll be back. Okay, so now you choose the color you're going to use for we are going to do only a single crochet all around. Okay, so this gonna be super easy, very simple. Now like I said, you choose whatever color you want. I'm still with crochet because you can see the two different colors, the light and the dark. So I will get it the light. I like to get it the light. And I got some in here. You see, that's the one I'm gonna use. And very simple. You can start whatever you feel, and we are going to do only a single crochet. So you can start in here, you can start in here, you can start on the side, you can start in the top, whatever you feel comfortable. Okay, but you know what, I'm going to start in the top because that way I can hide my yarn much better and easy. So that's just a recommendation, you know. So super easy. And you know what, let me start right here, and let me get the yarn tight and tight. Okay, so only in here what you're gonna do is just a single crochet. Okay, all around. And now what I'm doing is I'm going to hide the yarn, you know, single crochet. Here's the first, go to the next, single crochet, go to the next. Right here, that's gonna be my other single crochet, and right here between this one right here, I'm going to do my other single crochet. Try it, don't do much more than one in the same spot, because if it's not, there's gonna be like a waves, and we don't want that on this part right here. Okay, so wrap the yarn. Okay, sorry, not wrap the yarn. So right here, you see, that's the one I'm gonna do my other single. Put the hook in right here and pull it through and pull it these two. Okay, so go to the next and do it a single crochet. So right here, that's the one I'm gonna do a single crochet. One. Okay, you know what, let me continue hide my yarn, that way I don't have to worry about it. Okay, and right here I'm gonna do one more. So continue working on your single crochet all to the end, to the last, to the other side. Coming this way. Okay, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, just like that. So keep going, and I'll meet you at this part right here. Okay, so that's how they look on the start to here. Let me try and open it. Remember, my table, there's not too big a space, so I'm trying to do my best. So that is how they look. I like the color, and yeah, and so that is how they look this part. Now we are going to work on the sleeves right here. So there's an next part, and the next color for this, because like I said, I've been trying to follow the pattern. The colors go to the next, I said this part right here, but the next color for the pattern is let's see, it was green, no, it was light. So this is dark blue, kind of like a little aqua dark, and the light blue. So I'm going to do a the light, and that's this one right here. Okay, so now we are going to start using the number 6.5 millimeters crochet hook, and we are going to work on the sleeves. The one I'm going to show you, okay, you had to put it on when you got a couple rows and see how long it's gonna be for you, you know, because we have different short or large arms. So, you know, mine is not really big, you know. Like I said, I will be put it on and see, you know, how it's look, and if I had to do more, I had to do more. So this the part, and I'm going to start you can start in any you know, size. I mean, weight, this way, or that way, whatever. So so remember, this is a 6.5. That's the one we are going to use. Okay. So what we're going to do first is we are going to work only single on right here. So in this first, I'm going to do my first single right here. Okay. And I'm going to do another single. So in this row right here, we are going to do only single crochet all to the way to the coming to this side right here. So doing just single, don't wrap it, just get on. You see right here, I'm gonna get inside the here. I'm not going inside the here, I'm going inside the here, get it only 2 loops right here. There you go, you see. Okay, so keep going and do it just single, and I'll meet you at to the end. Okay, so keep going. So almost at the end right here, then my last single. So I'm gonna do my last one, and the right here I'm gonna finish with the slip stitch, just like that. You see that? Now we're going to chain 1, okay, oops, and to right here, to the next right here. You see that right here? I'm gonna do chain 1. I mean single crochet, and we are going to decrease. Okay, these two right here going together. So put your hook inside, bring it up. Okay, do it again, and the next, and you have 3, right? Wrap the yarn and put all these 3 just like that. Chain 1. Okay, get into the next, pull it through, go to the next, and put it through. So you have 3, and bring it like that. And to the next, just 1 single crochet, go to the next 2, 1, 2, and pull it all the 3. Okay, chain 1. I mean, I'm sorry, not chain 1. Single crochet, pull it on 2, pull it to the next 2. Okay, and pull it on the 3. So 1 single into the next 2, like that. 1, go to the next, and 2. Wrap the yarn and put it on the 3. Chain 1, put a 1 and 2. Okay, and 1 single. So that way we are going to start make the sleeve too small. Okay, so continue like that, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so put it in this one, go to the next 2, and pull in all these 3. 1 single crochet to the next 1, to the next 2. Okay, 1 single crochet, and just like that. So continue, and I'll meet you at the end on this part right here that we start. Okay, so I'm in the last one, and this part right here, these 2 right here, I'm going to finish with the slip stitch, just like that. Okay, now what we're gonna do is chain 1 and 2. Only in this right here, that's the only one we're gonna do 2. Okay, so wrap the yarn, and to the next right here, you see this one right here, we are going to do half double. Okay, wrap the yarn to the next half double crochet, wrap the yarn, go to the next half a double crochet, go to the next and a half double, to the next half double. Okay, so only on this one we're gonna repeat only one half double in the top, the last that is single, and the one we did before. Okay, so oops, sorry, half double crochet. So continue and working out to the other side. Okay, just like that, half double, and I'll meet you at the end, this part right here, and I'm going to tell you what is the next step. I am a last half double, so I'm going to do half double right here, wrap the yarn, and I'm going to do my last half double, and right here you see 1, 2, and the number 2, I'm going to finish with the slip stitch, just like that. Okay, now chain 1, only gonna chain 1, and as right here is really important because right here to the end, the size and how big do you want it, you're gonna stop. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. So here's your first chain. Now wrap the yarn. Okay, so and to the next, right here, to the next panel right here. Okay, we're going to wrap the yarn, and we are going to inside and pull it through, just like that. Okay, the hook is go in the back, the half double that we did before. Now wrap the yarn, pull it through, wrap the yarn, and pull it through. Okay, wrap the yarn. Okay, our hook go like this. I'm trying going slow. Okay, and go inside like this. Okay, wrap the yarn on the hook, pull it, and you have 1, 2, 3, and pull it through. Okay, wrap the yarn, you're going to put the hook, and it's like you push the half double that we did before, you push on the front. Okay, wrap the yarn, pull it through, and you have 1, 2, 3. Wrap the yarn and pull it all the 3, just like that. Wrap the yarn. Now you're going, you always have to have 2 in the top. Okay, and you going, it's like except you put it push on the front, you put it back. Okay, just like that. You see your half double, you push the half double, it is on the back. Okay, now pull it, wrap the yarn, pull it through, you had 3, and bring it on this 3. So that's what we this is what we have, one in the front and one in the back. Hopefully y'all can see it. Okay, let me repeat it again. Okay, so let me repeat it again. Wrap the yarn. Okay, the last one, it was on the back. Now this one, go inside, and you push on the front the half double crochet. Wrap the yarn, and you have 1, 2, 3. Wrap the yarn and pull it through. Wrap the yarn. Okay, now the next is this one. You're going, okay, like that, and push back and wrap the yarn. See, they're coming this way, and put it through. Wrap the yarn and pull out 3. Wrap the yarn, push on the front, the half double, wrap the yarn and pull it through. Okay, wrap the yarn. Now this one go push inside. Now what you can do, let me show you. What you can do is, it's gonna be a little more hard, but you know, but I think this is the best way you can do it. Okay, so there had to be 1 in the front and 1 in the back. You see that? So 1 in the front and 1 in the back. You see, that's what is inside, and this is what in, you know, in the back, outside. Okay, so wrap the yarn and wrap the yarn. You see that? This is getting practice, but taking your time. So wrap the yarn. Now this one is, I'm gonna put the hook like this. You see that? Wrap the yarn and pull it through. Wrap the yarn. It's going inside and 3. Let me try it. Okay, there you go. So wrap the yarn. This one go in front. So that means I push this half double on front. Okay, wrap the yarn, and I'm going to, you see, on this one, this is what I do. Go like this. Okay, go like this. But in my next, this one, I'll go inside. See the hook? You see that? And I push. I'm trying. Okay, so I push. You see they hit the hook. It go inside, go in the back. Okay. You see, is take it. The west end inside. It will be a push. The half double inside, right? Wrap the yarn. Pull it. Okay. Wrap the yarn. And 1, 2, and 3. So, and wrap the yarn. Sorry, everyone. So, what I'm doing, go to the next, and it's gonna be just like that. So, continue, and I'll meet you at the end, right here. So, and I'll tell you what is gonna be the next step. Okay, so I'm at the kind of at the last one. So now we are going to wrap the yarn, and I'm going to work on the front like this. I push the half double on the front of me. Wrap the yarn and put all these 3. Okay, so now the last one is gonna be inside, not in out in the front. They have to be inside or push on the back, not in the front. So my last one, I'm going to finish with the slip stitch right here. You see my single crochet that I did, my chain right here, or my single crochet. I'm gonna, not my single, my chain, and I'm gonna finish with the slip stitch. Now chain 1, and this one is inside. Okay, now wrap the yarn. Now you can see now this gonna be more easy in this part, because you see this is in the front, this is in the back, this is in the front, this is in the back. So I'm going to do it just like that. Okay, wrap the yarn, and that's what we're gonna do at the end. You see, now the next is going to on the back, push it on the back, and just like that, and the front, on the back. So now right here at the end, you are going to see how long, or you know, how much you're going to continue to do with this stitch. Nothing has changed. The way we've been doing, the way I've been showing you, that's the same way you are going to do. So yeah, so continue, and I'll be back when I almost get it done, and I'll tell you how many I did for mine. Like I said, for you, you had to know how long, or it's maybe for you, okay, this is enough, this is enough, you know, you got to do 3 or 4 more, continue. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so I'm at the end of my last row. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Sorry, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 6. So like I said, I put it on, and you know, then I said this is enough. If I do one more, it's gonna be too. It's gonna be so long, and I don't want that. So now in the last one right here, drop the yarn, get in the front, okay, and finish with the slip stitch. Okay, let me cut it. Okay, and let's see, sorry, finish with this little stitch like that. Okay, and now you can hide the yarn. Now let's go to the next step. We done with the 6.5. You don't need it no more, so we go back again with the number 8. So let's continue with the number 8 and the other part of the jacket, and tie. And right here again, depends how tall you are, how short you are, or you know, you have to stop when you say, okay, I'm gonna stop. So for me, I'm gonna do the 5 to 6, and I will put it on, and I'm gonna say, okay, let me see, that's the one. Okay, but if it's not, I will be doing more, but I will coming back and show you how many I've been doing when I stop, and I will tell you what is the next step. So we are going to do just chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. Okay, let me get it closer. Right, only this part right here, I'm gonna do 3. Wrap the yarn, and 1 double, 2 doubles. Okay, wrap the yarn, go to the next right here, and do 1 double, and 2 doubles, 3 doubles. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wrap the yarn right here. You can see the big old hole right here. We are going to do 3 doubles crochet in here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, wrap the yarn. Now in here, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do on the middle right here, I'm gonna do 3 doubles, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, wrap the yarn. Okay, and I'm going to skip right here. You see, the same way I did in here, I'm going to work in here. wrap the yarn, and I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3, just like that. So continue, and that's just what we've been doing, the double crochet. You know, that's the same thing. You continue to do all these, and you are going to repeat many times that you want. How long do you want it? If you will say, oh, I'm gonna do only 1, 2, or 3, you know, repeat this. Like this is one, another one, another one, and then you say, okay, that's enough. But after that, I'm going to tell you the last part. Okay, when I get it done mine, I will tell you the last part of this. Okay, so that is when I'm going to use this yarn right here that I got from the last cake, and that is what I saved it that, because that's gonna be the last. Oops, sorry, that's gonna be the last part of this. I know there's been a little bit long, but I'm trying to go step by step with you, you know, and so work together. So right now I'm just doing just the granny stitch. That's what I've been doing. Keep going, and I'll be back when I get in my 6. I'm gonna count to 6 or 7, and I put it on, and I don't like it, I will continue making, and I'll tell you how many I did. So depend how you, like I said again, depend on you. Are you too short or you too tall, you have to make it more. Okay, so I'll be back. I'm done, and you're gonna see, let me count with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 6. So for this one right now, that's I'm going to do, because we almost get it done on this, but hey, be patient. Okay, now what you're gonna do is you're going to do a single crochet on these, and here you have to know how many single crochet you're gonna do. Okay, and I'm gonna do just, you know, maybe 3 or 4, you know, depend how, because right now is a little long, but I'm thinking if I repeat 3 or 4 more a single crochet, you know, like this is the single crochet you are going to do. So get your hook. I'm still using the same size the hook. I'm not changing the hook no more. So just do a single crochet. You know, if you know how you do a single crochet, well, skip to the part on the what is the next, the last part on this. This is not the last one, but you know, we almost get it done. So you I just tie my my yarn, put the hook inside, you know, and wrap the yarn, put it through, and this just like that, and to the next, a single and a single, all the way to the other side. Get it done, and repeat how many you want. So so that way, if you already know how you're doing, just skip this part, and you know, and do if you wanted this, but that's what I'm going to do on this one. So keep going, single crochet. I'm going to repeat 3 or 4 times, and so let's go to the when I get it done, I'll show you, and we are going to start to the next part. Okay, so there's going to be what we're going to do is there's going to be the package, the bag, so you're going to put your hands on here. Okay, so yeah, so let's go to the last part. So let me finish, let me repeat 3 or 4 times single crochet around, you know, and so let's go to the last part. So I completely done the part on right here. Let me just show you real quick how they look. So I repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, plus right now that's what I did, 3 on the green color, 3 on the single, and that's pretty much. So let's go to the other part, And this is the final part for this. Okay, so the final part is we are going to do now. Let me set this right here real quick. If you know how you're doing the granny square, you know, like this, skip this part. Okay, this is just continue what we're gonna do next. So what we're gonna do is we're going to create 5 granny squares, just like that. Okay, so I got my 4 colors right now right here ready. So I'm gonna do with you, if you here new this, like you've been new on crochet, stay in this part right here. Okay, so this is the color that I'm gonna use. So this is gonna be so quick. But like I said, if I'm gonna use a 6.5 millimeters. Okay, I go back again with my 6.5. But if you want to make it so bigger, you can do it the number 8. But I made it this one with the 6.5. So what we're gonna do is we are going to work with the magic ring, just like that, and we are going to do 1, 2, 3. Okay, wrap the yarn, and we're gonna do 2 doubles. Here's 1, wrap the yarn, and here is 2. Okay, here's 3 double crochet. Okay, so now chain 1, wrap the yarn, and we are going to do 3 more. It's kind of the same thing that we did when we started the hexagon, right? But in this time, except that we're going to do 6, we are going to do only 4. Okay, so that's the same way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. So, and chain 1. Okay, I don't want to try making this video for this part right here so long, because it's the same thing we are doing with the hexagon. Remember the hexagon, it was 6 times, and like this, except this is 1 and this is 2. Okay, and 2 and 3. Chain 1, wrap the yarn. We're gonna do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and chain 1, and we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to close. Now we are going to finish with the slip stitch. Count 1, 2, and 3. And the third, we are going to finish with the slip stitch, just like that. Now chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. Wrap the yarn, and we are going to do 1 and 2 double crochet, just like that. We're not going to change. We're going to wrap the yarn, and right here between these two, remember you have to count 1, 2, and 3, and the right here is when you're going to do, we're going to work on the corners. Okay, here is 1 double, 2 doubles, and 3 doubles. Chain 1, wrap the yarn, and you're going to do 3 more doubles. 1, 2, and 3. And it's just like that. This is what we're right now. You're going to continue. Okay, keep going, and after you get it done this part, you're going to finish with the slip stitch right here, and you're going to repeat. Now it's like we done it here, right here. Now you're going to do 3 doubles, go to the next, don't change, go to the next, do 3 more doubles, and go to the next. It is the corner right here. You're going to do 3 first, chain 1, 3 doubles, and go to the next right here. You're going to do 3 doubles, and working another corner, 3 doubles, chain 1, and 3 doubles. Okay, so you're going to repeat this one 3 times. So right now we in the 1 and the 2. Okay, so is 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, okay, and 1, 2, and 3. Wrap the yarn, go to the next. You're going to do it 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so chain 1, and you're going to do 1, 2, and 3, just like that. See, we're working only in the corners right now, and right here we're going to do the last 3. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, and right here we are going to finish with the slip stitch, just like that. 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, and 3. Oh my lord. 1, 2, okay, and we're going to do, this is the same thing when we start with the hexagon, except doing 6, we're doing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and keep going and finish. And I'll be back when I get it done, this one, and I will tell you what is the next step. Okay, almost at the end right here. So we on the last. Okay, so wrap the yarn, and right here I'm gonna do 3 doubles and the same spot in the same space right here. 2 and 3. Wrap the yarn, and I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3 doubles. Chain 1 and finish with the slip stitch, just like that. Okay, there you go. So we have our 5 colors. I got my 5 colors. If you've been working only with 2 colors or 3 colors, you decide what colors that you want. So I'm going to do let me see, let me try and something like this. I think like this. You can choose whatever the way you're going to connect it. So now the same way we was sew it, that's the same way we are going to sew in these squares. So first you're going to sew it to here to here. Okay, that's just like that. Let me just show you real quick. So you're going to sew it just like this. First you're going to sew these 2 pieces after you get it done. So these 2 pieces right here, just like that. Okay, and now to here to here you're going to sew it. That's it. Put those pieces together. Okay, I got my yarn needle, and the same thing we've been doing for sewing this project. This is the front, so I'm going to fold it like this, and I'm going to use my clip just like that. Okay, I already tack my put in my needle and my square. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So you have to try and both the corner and to the corner the same thing, just like that. That's what I am right now. You see, there's betweens and there's betweens. Okay, and we're just gonna be working only on the top, only these 2, 1 and 2, just like that. Nothing has changed, nothing is different. So keep going and get it done. So I put it this right here because that way it stay in one, in one spot. So that way it's not gonna, but if you want to put it, in both, you can do it. On the 3, you can do it. There's no matter. The point is to stay, that your pieces stay still. Okay, so just like that. Once, get into the next, keep going and finish this. Let me show you. Let me get this done. The same thing is you start with the corner, you have to finish on the corner. Exactly what it is. What is the chain one we did? So you finish in there. Okay, so right here I'm in the last one, and right there in the corner, you see that? So that's what we want to start, get it done. And only you want to do is just get this right here, okay, and finish. And you can cut it the yarn, you can hide the yarn this way, and okay, so that is it. So here's the first piece. You see that? That is the same thing we've been doing on the project. Now you're going to put these together and this one, okay? And after you get it done that, put these two together, the same thing we did this one. And when you have your two pieces already, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm done sewing my two pieces just like that. So now what you're gonna do, okay, you are going to put this right here on the middle, okay, just put it like that, and you are going to put your one of those clips or stitch markers, okay, and try and put it exactly on the middle, just right here. Count 1 2 3 on the middle of the three, okay, so that way you know where it's going to sew it, and just like that. So you see, let me get it a little bit more right here. There we go. Okay, something like this. So you have your two corners on the side, and that is gonna be look like the way when you sew it. So sew it the here to here. Make sure you got everything in the middle, no more this way or no more less this way, you know exactly how to be there. So sew it, and I'll be back the same thing where we've been sewing this part right here, and that's gonna be the way it had to be look like, just like that. So, and I'll be back. So completely done the part of sew with the squares. You can see, let me try to put my phone up. So let's see, there you go. So you see that? So that is the way I put mine, okay? So now here what we're gonna do, this is if you want to do it, okay? This is an option. I'm gonna do it because I think that's the way we can get it done. What I'm gonna do, okay, I'm going to put a single crochet. If you know how you do it, the single crochet or a run, do it and skip this part. But I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna show for the people when you know, beginner, okay, on crochet. So you can choose any color the yarn, and I'm going with the dark color, I think. Yeah, I'm going to do it with the dark color, and this is this one right here, like a dark gray or something like that, you know. And I'm going to use my 6.5 millimeters crochet hook. You can start in whatever, you know, way you're going to do it. But I'm going to, you know what, let me start right here, so that way this going to be more easy to when I'm going to hide the yarn. So just the same thing, you tie your yarn, but like I said again, if you already know how you do it, just keep it this part and move into the next level, to the next step. So that's the way. Okay, I just tie my yarn, and I'm gonna put the hook inside, bring the yarn up, and chain one, go to the next right here, and the only one we are going to get only is these two parts right here. You see, this is 1 and 2, these two right here. You see that? Let me get the needle so you can see much better, because these two only, you see that? This is the one right here, and this is the other one. So you see the holes right here, there's the one we are going to introduce our hooks only. just right here. Okay, not in here, we're gonna do it right here. Okay, so just drop the yarn, and I'm gonna carry my yarn so that way I can hide this one, and introduce my hook, put it through, and pull it on these two right here, just like that. Okay, wrap the yarn, not wrap the yarn, get inside, get it, wrap the yarn, and put it through, and just like that. And just gonna do just a single crochet or two around on this project. Okay, so when we get in this part right here, let me keep going, one more in here on the corner, and right here I'm gonna do one right here. You see the way we saw it, I'm gonna just make one in here and one in here. You see, that's the gray and that's the green. We're going to do one in each color, just like that. Try it. Okay, and right here and to the next wrist right here, I'm gonna do a single crochet. You see the hole right here, that's gonna do another single crochet, and to the next another single crochet. And so you see I'm then hide the yarn, the extra yarn, and just like that. So let's keep going. A single crochet or two around, and right here in the corner right here, and this one right here I'm gonna put two singles, one and two, just like that, because we're gonna make the corner really nice. Okay, and go to the next, and just like that. You see that? Oh, sorry. Just like that, two and in here in the corner. Okay, and let's keep going, and one single, and one single, and right here again in the corner I'm gonna do two single crochet, one and two. Okay, and to the next, one and two. Not two. One in each. So that is the way it's gonna be look like. You see the square, and now this is, I'm gonna show you right here, and keep going. So and one more in here. Okay, and right here I'm gonna do two, one and the color green right here. You see that the gray yarn, I'm gonna do one single. Okay, and to the next right here I'm gonna do another single, just like that. And so you can see the part right here is going to this way, right, to going up. So to the next I'm gonna do one single, to the next one single. Okay, only in the corners we're gonna do two single crochet. Okay, you see that? That is the way we want, that way. Okay, so keep going, everyone, keep going, and I will meet you at the end. This part right here that we will start, just only remember only in the corner we're gonna do two single crochet. Right here I'm gonna do one, I'm in the corner, and two, just like that. Go to the next, one single, go to the next, one single, go to the next, one single. Now in here don't put anything, even is the corner, only in this corner right here, these two right here. Okay, let me show you so don't get confused. These two, this one, on this, on this, on this, and we did two and this, and two and this one right here, right? So That's the only the corners you need to do. Not in here and not in here. Just right here to here, you're gonna do a single crochet and 2 single crochet, and right here you are going to do on here, going to do 1 single, and right here another single. Okay, so keep going. Right here you're gonna do 2 single. Okay, keep going, 1 single crochet, and the corner right here you're gonna do 2 singles, and you're gonna be done in this part right here. So continue. It's super easy. That's the same thing, you know, nothing has changed. The only, just remember the corners. You're gonna do 2 single crochet and the same. Okay, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm at the end right here. So I'm going to finish. Okay, while we start, I'm gonna finish with the slip stitch and get this done and get to the next part. Okay, just like that. And what you're gonna do is just hide the yarn. Okay, so we get it done with the this part right here, and this could be for the package for your hands on your jacket. And so let's go to the other part. Okay, we on the part. So now what you need to do, okay, because remember, this you can create it in any size. So that means on you are being put it on and see how big it is, so that's too small, that's too large, whatever, you know, and so that way you can fix it. I mean, you know, you can create it on your side. So what did I did, I put it on and I put my hands on right here, right on the part where it's gonna be my hands, because remember my lungs, my arm is too short. So you know, maybe yours is long, so you have to maybe down a little bit more, you know. So you see the clip right here, that's what I put it, the clip, that's the way it's going to be my first granny square right here. So that's the way it's going to go be mine. So that's the way it is. Okay, I want you to see that is the way it's look like. You see the color that I'm going to use. Okay, so just remember, get your project on the and with the clips. That's really important. Okay, just really important. So that will put a stitch markers, so that way you know what, you know, your piece stay in the same place you already put it, so that way you will connect it. So I want to start sew it this part right here on the corner to the other side in the corner. Okay, that's the way you're gonna sew it. You know how you sew it, skip this part, but this is the way, because our hands, that's gonna be in right here, right here. Okay, going inside right here. So we have to leave these on this right here open, this and here open. Okay, so this one is gonna be sewed to here, this corner to here, that's gonna be sewed. So I'm going to introduce my needle here in the corner. This is gonna be so easy. The same thing we've been sewing our piece, you know, our work. That's the way we are going to continue to do it. Okay, so you see this part right here, I'm going to work all down to the other side. Okay, you see this piece is going to be connected to this right here. You're gonna see when you put your work on the top of your jacket, they could be telling you what it's gonna be on the next level. I mean on the next, you know, you're gonna sew it. So not level, y'all, I'm tired. Okay, that's right here, you see that, that's the way. Don't stretch your work. Okay, now in the first right here, you see that we are going working only in this part in the back, not in the front. We are not going to get two, just only one. Okay, just right here, here's the first one. Okay, and go back again and do it this way. And like I said again, don't stretch your work. Okay, just only enough to get it close. And to the next, let me see, getting close right here. I'm still on the first 3 doubles right here, and that's the way I'm gonna be continue. Now I'm not getting on inside, okay? I'm just getting only in the part like this. You see these 2 right here? I can get it in there or in there, just like that, okay? So you see, I'm getting only in the top, just like that, okay? And I'm going in here, and I'm going to the next, just like that. Now they're not gonna be perfect like a wow, but hey, it's our mess, y'all. It's our mess. You see, now I'm going in here. That's the next I'm gonna do. I'm kind of following the single crochet in the top, the what we did. That's what I'm following. See, the next is gonna be to the next right here, just like that. Now you can move your work a little bit, but continue with the clip. Get your work, okay, into the next, and just like that. Okay, so I'm done, and this part right here, what you need to do is just only hide the yarn and tie on side. You see that? Just, you know, they don't have to be kind of like wow, you know, but hide the yarn on your work behind this work, and you're done, just like that. And now what we're gonna do, okay, is we are going to sew it to here, and you completely done with your work. So just, you know, remember, just sew it on only on the back, so you can see right now how they look